Welcome back. You're still on to Poly TV show, and this is a flagship episode of that new program or that new segment known as What is Trending. On What is Trending, we'll be telling you the major stories making wave on the internet, on social media space. I still have in the studio our analyst, Mr. Simon Fake, and I'm being joined by my co-presenter, and that's Mr. Kemi Afolabi. Mr. Femi Afolabi, sorry.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. This is a flagship program like you mentioned, and we intend to open the frontier of information that you see on social media and probably put down our perspective and discuss it further than how you read it.
All right, so first on What's Trending today, over last week we saw a viral video that went on the internet space where we saw the popular streamer Carter Efe. It was gifted a brand new Toyota Corolla 2026, I think 2026 or 25 version of the vehicle, and then subsequently some days after we saw another viral clip where himself and Pella, popular streamer Pella Habib, was seen, dismantling and also breaking the window of the vehicle. A lot of people are beginning to say a lot of things on the internet. They said, oh, that's being wasteful, that's being dramatic and very, very immature. Popular footballer Boniface Jr. has also said his own 1 cent on the matter, condemning the act by Carter Efe. We also have the likes of Tunde Perry also condemning their act. So I want to find out from you, Mr. Simon. Some people said because the car was not what is standard, because they felt like this is somebody that drives a Benz, and then for kind of loud, E-Money is a business, a billionaire, and then you're gifting him a Toyota Corolla. Is it about status of the car, or is it about just being wasteful? What's your take?
You've said it all. It can only be being wasteful because being wasteful and not having the right mindset to life. Yes, being a gift, it might not meet up with his standard, but there must be one of his friends or relatives or even anonymous that may be in need of such a gift. And looking at the brand 2026, you call it, for some of us, it's a big care.
Of course. So, I saw on the internet somebody said, this is, please just give me this car, let me go and start a business.
You see? So he wouldn't have done that. Maybe because of, our elderly will say experience and maturity can't be bought. And so it's part of being childish. I mean, I don't have to tender any apology for that. So he shouldn't have tried to avoid being wasteful, being ungrateful, and being selfish. Yes. So it's not a good thing. And for what he has projected himself to be, a kind of role model. So this is not a good thing for upcoming.
Femi, on your own part.
Honestly, if you ask me, I will say why the youthful exuberance, because that is what I can term the whole edition. But you can't imagine what this generation of people, what the generation, what they can do and what they cannot do. Such a wasteful expenditure, and of course somebody that gives you something, the spirit behind it, that's what you should appreciate, not the status of what's given to you. But I don't know, maybe because they're looking for followers on social media.
Well, it could be a stunt, media stunt.
That could have been, yes, the main reason, yes.
I think I also saw on the internet that the stream, the revenue he got from the stream,
imagine,
why destroying the car, could actually buy
more than, yes, yeah, you are right.
And I think the person who gave him the car already unfollowed him on the internet. That's E-Money, unfollowed him immediately.
These Gen Z people, they can be very unpredictable. Many things they do on net, I don't know.
But you see,
it's all towards getting followership,
yes,
and tractions on the net, and I don't know.
I think from what you said, it's just like, say, putting it this way, looking at the other way or the other side of it, a kind of being, in fairness to the Gen Z. And I want to see him as becoming a kind of business-minded individual. Because from the angle of getting more followers or subscribers, it is more of being business focused. Now, if he's going to generate more funds, let me put it that way, more revenue from getting more followers as a result of destroying that vehicle. Now, let us put it in perspective. Has it done so bad economically?
At all.
So that is why for some of the oldies, like Mr. Afolabi,
is it Gen Y or Gen
W?
Gen W.
I belong to the old generation.
Okay. Maybe people like them must first look at the outlook of those group before passing judgment. Because at the end of the day now, the economic value of what really happened matters. And it takes priority. So I want to believe with you that he has done that for economic gain. Yes, which might have been the actual thing.
So for them, the end justifies the means.
The means.
Whatever the end is.
Yes.
Just the means at getting
That,
the followership or getting
yes.
traction. That is what
Yes. And the news that the giver of the gift has unfollowed is another revenue generation.
But I think the fact remains that the gifter, that's e-money, is trending.
Yes.
Hella is trending.
The friend
Ataefe is trending.
Imagine.
So they're all trending.
So
around the story.
three bigger vehicles coming from one. More expensive car.
Okay, let's examine something that is different from this Gen Z whatever.
Yes. Okay.
You recall that a few months back there was this judgment from the Federal High Court in Abuja outlawing the activities of vehicle inspection officers, the one we refer to as VIOs, on certain categories of road, probably maybe federal roads for now. And that judgment is trending, is attracting comments from motorists, from Nigerians and all whatnot. Last week, there was this trending video on the net. A driver, a vehicle owner, a private vehicle owner, was driving along a popular Port Harcourt road. And there are these men of the law, the VIOs as we call them, trying to flag him down. But the man said, "What are you looking for? What's your business with me? Didn't you remember or didn't you hear of this judgment that you shouldn't be on the road?" Immediately that man accosted them. Those officers draw back because they don't want their name tag to be seen by the camera or whatever. And the man said he will not go. And they are even appealing to him.
Just leave also.
So that is to the extent of what the social media can do. But something that is a little bit contrast of that incident happened in Lagos. And Lagos State government is saying, no, that judgment is not for me. I will not respect it, that it is for those in Abuja. So the question people now asking is, that kind of judgment from Federal High Court, is it binding on states?
Okay.
If not, what do we do about the rule of law?
Well, from my own standpoint, you see, Lagos State, Lagos is becoming a case on its own. The residents, I don't know how they think. Maybe their brain set is different from some of us. But looking at the whole thing, let's begin with who owns VIO?
Exactly.
State or federal government. And I found out that it belongs to the federal government. Vehicle inspection office or officer, okay? And they have offices across the country. I read sometimes that their main role is to inspect fitness and compliance when it comes to motor vehicles plying on the road. Now, we have a branch. We have that branch in Ogun State here. I've been there several times. When I look at the whole facility, I mean the one that is accessible, going by their road, as provided by the law that established them, they are to, every vehicle owner must bring the vehicle into the office for inspection. Then they will now issue like this roadworthiness and all of that, then you go. But I wonder how many cars, not talking of trucks now, can that facility contain at a time? In view of the number of cars or vehicles plying the road or owned by residents of Ogun State, perhaps the reason why they have to be operating by the roadside or on the road, try to flag down vehicles, asking for papers and all of that. So maybe something went wrong by the federal government. Maybe they've not been enough provision to carry out their role. So in terms of whether they have the right to stop any vehicle on the main road, on the federal road or state road, I think they have the power to being an agent of federal government. But their area of jurisdiction, whether it should be within the confine of the facility or they should go out, is what I'm not sure of now. So that is my understanding. But the issue of whether they can stop vehicle on the road, yes, they can. I mean, whether they belong to state or federal, no, they belong to federal government. Whether they can stop vehicle on the road, I'm not sure. Whether they can only do it on the state road, they don't belong to state road. So if federal government, if Lagos state government is going to bring about confusion, they should just limit it to Lagos state, that confusion. So it's not about FCT or about any state, but I know, I mean, from the material available, that federal government created or established VIO, and it cuts across the whole nation.
That's very good. That's good for your thoughts, and we can as well use that as a test case to look at the activities of the Federal Road Safety Commission. I know that FRSC don't operate on state road and local government roads. They're only limited to the federal government roads, what they call trunk A roads.
Yes, I think federal road safety. I know that they were created. I mean, the establishment was facilitated by Professor. No. Wole Soyinka. Yes.
I think when Professor Soyinka retired, it was handed over to Agulu.
Okay, for a purpose. And the purpose, I think, is to be asking for driving licenses and or driver licenses, all of that. So they are for federal, going by their name. So some of us believe, I mean, proud to this moment that VIO is for state, but the owner really is federal government. Maybe they now meant that they should belong to, that we've created them, we established them, so you are now under the state. Because I have, referring to Ogun State VIO office, their commandants have his office at Okemoson, governor's office in particular. So maybe I will have to do some findings. What is he doing there?
What we have a federal secretariat?
Yes, federal secretariat. But his office is located in the governor's office under Ministry of Transport. I've been to his office before.
All right. Thank you for your explanations. That is the program. We will give you an update and continuously interrogate this as much as possible. The program debuted today and it will come to you on Mondays henceforth. Thank you for staying tuned. We'll be back some other time.